globally as it concerns the country, and how we think that the diaspora brothers and sisters can be part of what is happening. We feel your pain because, as Mr. Ella has said, we are your country of residence and your country of birth to align, and they don't seem to align. Yes, it's a thing. We have infrastructural problems, power, roads, and all that. But as my president said, everywhere, I'm sure those of you, of course, you are in New York or this area, the crime here, I'm sorry, I don't know much, but I'm sure it's not, Nigeria is, I mean, from what we from afar, crime is everywhere. Yeah, it's not peculiar to us. I mean, it's like you are moving around areas that are mined. You just tread carefully, and you just make sure that you just wear the thinking cap all the time, just as you live here in America or any part of the world. But one thing is clear: there is a lot of infrastructural and other gaps in the gaps here, the opportunities vis-a-vis in the developed country and our place. And our population is huge.
And it's growing.
And it's growing at 3% per annum. Population is growing. And as my president has said, we are blessed in terms of solid minerals. I also get involved in oil and gas business, but I belong to an association called PETAN, Petroleum Technology Association of Nigeria, where when they started the local content, we set up companies to compete with the Halliburtons and other expatriate companies. And we've gone far, a lot of opportunities. I mean, when I started shipping, I also into shipping. There's no Nigerian that own the vessel, but with the Nigerian cabotage and Nigerian content today, except the very high end, all are run by Nigerians. So yeah, I mean, we own, and then again, the manpower too. But where I'm going to is not there. Where I'm going to is that, look, we are blessed. We are blessed to the extent of oil, yes. But you guys here have told us the shale oil, they're going to run us out of the market. When I started when I entered the oil and gas industry in the early 90s, if you look, Nigeria, just Nigeria and Angola, that's south of the Sahara. I'm not talking about north. I mean, they have. Today, from Dakar, even to South Africa, they are either exploring, they are either they are exploring, or they've started producing. In fact, last year I was in Kenya. I was going to Tanzania for something, and I used Kenya Airways. So I would start in Kenya for a while, and I was surprised. Then they were celebrating their exports. Kenya, tourism Kenya, that everybody know about. And of course, on the Gulf of Guinea, and every country is producing. So there's a glut now. Apart from the renewable energy that you all know that is a threat to oil price. So what I'm trying to say is that yesterday it was oil. But are we surprised? No. If you look at the history of energy, many years, many times, take it back. When the steam came, the steamships and steam this and steam came, they took over from the horsepower, horse pulling. And then coal came, didn't they? And we thought that was it. Coal is it. And then coal. Then crude oil came. Today we are hearing about renewable energy. In everything, just wind, everything, just in the renewable is everything. Everything. So for us there, just going back to what I'm saying, my committee, my members in the association, all of us are looking for life beyond oil. That's it. Be it agriculture, with the value chain, a lot of it. As my president has said, technology, a lot. And we have opportunities. And we have a population. We have a huge population. The last time they said 193 million and 3% per annum, growing. So, and that 193 is conservative, I can tell you. It's conservative. Just if you're in Lagos, go some part of Oshodi and see human beings, or Lagos Island, or go part of Kano, or Ikorodu, or Munshi, you know. So, and that's and you go. So these are human beings, eh? They will eat. They will need whatever, just need their needs, human needs. I mean, just think of human needs. I'll tell you, until the oil recent, when the oil price went down and everybody started waking up to reality, each time I come to the US, I mean, as I was telling them, Houston is my third home after Port Harcourt and Lagos. But each time I buy shirts and dresses and expect Nigerians make things there, back home, all these things we are wearing, they will make something so good, much more better, much more. So opportunities are there, because imagine white shirts. Think of 50 million men that will need to wear white shirts. Think of you making for 50 million shirts. Think that they would wear and say give them 3-4 months. I mean, you can't wear it indefinitely. After a while, you know, wear and tear and all that. Just think of it. Even shoes, they make them. Leather. We have opportunity. They make the shoes because we have a lot of tannery in the north, Kano and all that. And then get. So there are a lot of things. You are here. You can think. You are in a better position to think. Look at the opportunities here. Then, because the gaps are full there. Here, whatever you want to do, where do you want to go? There are people, other people doing it. But think of it. Then bring what you've thought of. Take it on. The opportunities are there. People are there to go. And that's why we said that, yes, some people have either earlier tried and maybe got their fingers burned because of maybe their business partners and all that. And that's why we are having these diaspora engagements wherever we go. Now, if you are there and then you are through the Chamber of Commerce, it means that whoever you are doing things with has to be credible, because it is in fact, we are even doing things that even if you want to do, you operate through our system. To NACCIMA and the Chambers of Commerce is non-profit, as you all know, but you use the advantage of the networks we have, and then also to cross-check people that we want to do things with, and to make sure that processes are followed. And then again, we have, as a voice of business, we have opportunities that hitherto, if you're an individual, you may not have. Places you want to go, a phone call. And again, she also said, we as members, we are put in various committees. What customs, Nigeria, we're on the customs. In fact, one of our persons that was supposed to come 2 days ago, the second deputy president, was sworn in as a tax appeal committee in the country. Yeah, one of them. There are many tax. I mean, so tax issues. You have someone on the board. But I have somebody in the Nigerian board. So most of the federal agencies, we have nominees on the board, sitting on the board, representing NACCIMA and interfacing on behalf of the organized private sector. I'm on the oil and gas free zone. So for those who are still there, you know, representing NACCIMA. So, and then of course, the opportunity that now I come here, I see the Sea Link, I see the East River. Most times when I go to New Orleans, I stay on the Hilton by the Mississippi, and I see these things, this barging system, moving things. Most times I have pictures. I say, my God, these are opportunities. We have River Niger.
Yeah.
All the things we are talking about in the north, how are they going to get to the south? Is it by trailers with bad roads? A barge can take about 30 of those trailers, chain them out. From Lokoja, Baru, Niger, to Ajakuta, River Niger, it can do it in 2 days. One truck will probably do 1 month, and many will fall and all that. So you can see the opportunities. Go to Louisiana. A barging company says, oh, come on, let's do things. Even in Lagos now, there are a lot of moving things from Tinkan, from the Apapa, the ports. They're using barges instead of seeing the roads are bad and there's so much traffic and all that. So they're a thing. And then because of that, again, they have the regional sea link between the coast of West Africa and Central Africa, and now even extended to within Nigeria. That's the Nigerian sea link. We are moving these things through the barges and all that. They all have a lot of value chain. So you don't have to really be direct bad, but the support system, and it's quite a lot. They're quite so basically that's it. Just to let you know that the opportunities are boundless. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for